Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have our boy, Physical Fat Buu, after his EZA. So, I mean, this is one thing that, I don't know when I'm going to upload this video, but presumably it's a new Buuhan, some sort of Buuhan unit, you know, transforming from Buu Gotenks or Buu Piccolo or Buu Gohan, something like that, for the download celebration, right? Now, it is pretty dumb to me that three, like, elite, basically the three best versions of Majin Buu right now, Physical Fat Buu's EZA, of course, who we're looking at today. We have the Exchange Majin Buu, and then, of course, we also have Tech Buff Buu. Those are, like, the three best Buu units, and none of them are on Global. But, this Physical Fat Buu is going to be quite impressive. I do have, we're looking pretty good on his links. Oh, that'll have every link active. Oh, shit. What is that level 10 link we have here? This is... Oh, that's Master of Magic, huh? Attack 15%, all enemies defense minus 10%. So not the craziest, but definitely something that's pretty good. Okay, so this is nice. We have, here's Buu with all of his links active. No support, because I know people, you know, I hear y'all that y'all want, like, you know, get some rotations with support, some rotations without support. We'll try and get that done. So there's no support right here, but Buu does have every link active. But the Majin Buu units, their links are so insane now that, like, you know, you want to run, like, a full Buu team. A full Buu team is not weak the way it once was. It's so crazy. This Buu, Exchange Buu coming out is definitely more exciting coming out on Global than he was when he came out on JP because of how much better the Majin Buu team is. Okay, so 1.64. That's with every link active. Not all link level 10. But, okay, 1.71 because it's double super attack. Hopefully he doesn't finish him off right here. Good, he didn't. Because he needs to be hit 3 times to fully build up his passive. Every time he gets hit, he builds up 1 key and 22% attack and defense. Oh, his attack got lowered right there. So his attack set's going to be a bit lower next turn. I'll have to remember that than what we would typically see. So he just got 44% attack and defense right there. And then he also got 2 key, right? So that's going to be very powerful for this Buu. He does also start out with 66% attack and defense at the start of turn. Let me take a look at his stats. I want to look at what his stats look like, because he is an EZA unit. Oh, boy. Buff Buu is about to go crazy right here. Let me see. What are his stats at? That's not very high. For like, his defense is pretty good. 12k is good for defense, but 14,000 attack is pretty low, honestly, for an EZA unit. Okay, so I want to do this. Again, Buff Buu right here, this is every link active except for Berserker, which is a shitty link. Buff Buu is going to annihilate Goku and Vegeta. With Physical Kid Buu on rotation, you know, my Buff Buu is at all link level 10, so he is going to sit Goku and Vegeta down real quickly, right? Again, the Buu team is quite formidable now. Wow, 3.22 for you? Jeez, okay. Because, you know, I do hate a little bit on this Exchange Majin Buu. Yeah, 3.94 for you, you big boy. The thing is, Buff Buu is way better defensively than Exchange Majin Buu. That's the thing. So he hit harder, and he had better defense. So, you know, because I made the claim, I said, like, I think Buff Buu is the best Buu in the game right now. Easily, I think that's true. And I saw some people say Physical Fat Buu, actually. And some other people were also pointing out... Exchange Majin Buu. I mean, Exchange Majin Buu certainly has the best leader skill, no doubt about that, but I would say the tech, like the Fat Buu version and then the Skinny Buu version are overrated. I would definitely say that. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of his links active. What is that? Probably, I think Innocence, Master of Magic, and Revival, I think are the 3 links he does not have active. Let me just double check. Yeah, I believe that's Innocence right there. Okay. Then this is, that's Revival, which sucks, because all the extra stuff besides Key is only under 50% HP. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. Like, some links, like Big Bad Bosses are like, whatever, let's just make it the greatest link of all time, right? It's like, who cares? Actually, maybe I should put... Oh, yeah, because he doesn't get any extra... Okay, yeah. So this is the move right here. Because doing this... So that wow, he has 200k defense right here. Now this is of course with you know, Super Buu, the 50% extreme physical Super Buu, right? That matters, but still 200k defense. His passive is not fully built up, right? So I mean, he can get even higher. Man, that's pretty good. Like I certainly can see the argument for this Buu being the best. Now, his attack stat, 2.84, I believe his attack is still lowered. So remember that. His attack was still lowered right there. He can get higher than that. But that's very impressive. I mean, he is very good. He also recovers 30% HP when HP is 40% or less. That's not bad. That's a helpful little effect on this team. Because, again, all these units are going to be healing so much, right? Like, Infinite Regeneration is a 3% healing every turn. Then a lot of these Buu units heal in different various ways, right? Like, again, the physical Super Buu heals on super attack, right? Like, there's just so much healing on this team. Then you have, like, that little extra healing effect you'll be able to activate. Like, that's just super, super good. All right, let's go ahead and have Buff Buu finish things out. Again, because he's a dirty, nasty boy. This is, again, why Exchange Buu. It's so stupid to me. Honestly, I know how busted Super Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks are, but they should have been able to transform on turn 5. It should not have been turn 6 or 7. Turn 5 would have been sufficient. I know, again, the Super Buu and Gotenks are so ridiculous, but turn 6 and 7, like, no. Like, that's not, no. For Gotenks, it's not that bad, because the Super Saiyan Gotenks is amazing, but, I mean, Skinny Buu is good, but, like, I don't, like, my jaw is not on the floor. Like, is Skinny Buu, like, the worst Dokkan Fest that's released in 2020? Maybe. Let me see. Because the Blue Fusions are better. Duh. Beerus is better. I think Gotenks is better. Kefla is definitely better. No doubt about that. Goku and Vegeta are definitely better. And then Gohan. Yeah, so yeah, I think Exchange Buu is probably the worst of all the Dokkan Fests this year. Did I miss one? Bardock. Nah, I like Bardock better. Yeah, so Exchange Buu is the worst of all the Dokkan Fests, I think. All right, so getting some link levels. Let's go ahead and go to another team also. All right, so now we are going up against our boy Gogeta. And still got the Super Buu around. Now, again, like, you know, I'm sure people... listen, the thing about this Super Buu, this is definitely the best Super Buu in the game. I mean, his healing, creating orbs, all the stuff he does, this guy's incredible, right? And then, again, healing on super attack. Do I have equipment on him? Oh, I do have a level 3 additional on him, huh? I feel like that's not a bad idea. Yeah, getting him as many additionals as possible is just monstrous. It allows him to really, really get a lot of healing in, right? But again, you know, when doing showcases now, especially with like some of these Majin Buu units and stuff like that, it's like we just got to get like other Buu units around him, right? The good news is that unless Buu finishes Gogeta off in one hit, which I don't think he's going to, double digits, I love it. 2.15 turn 1, pretty good. Is that we're going to be able to build up Buu's full passive. He did double super, but he didn't finish Gogeta off. Okay, cool. So we're going to be able to build up his full passive. Now, don't sleep on the fact that he gives himself Ki, too, by the way. That's really big. By the way, remember that my Super Buu right now, his links are like all level 1. Like, except for the stuff that's like leveled up like in this video pretty much. A lot of these characters, like, there's so many characters in the game, right? Like, you know, look at my Janemba. I've barely worked on Janemba. Now, Cooler, I have been working on Cooler because I want to get no item Wicked Bloodline done. I probably could actually do it already, I think. I imagine it's just a matter of doing runs. I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood lately to do it because, you know, when it comes trying to do like no item Super Battle Road, like, it's just like, it's like it could be just such a waste of time. But like I just have to get, because and then the Goku family stage, multiple times I've gotten down to the last enemy like one hit away, and then it's just like I'm not able to pull it through. It just gets very annoying. But probably jump back into some of those, because some of them like Reps of Universe 7, Youth, Wicked Bloodline, I don't think are really going to be that difficult. Okay, this is nice. So do we? What link is that? Yeah, we're good. We're good. I don't think we actually have to... Okay, so this is going to be a very good attack set right here. Like, we could get higher. Like, if we had Physical Kid Buu in this rotation as well, instead of Metal Cooler, right? That would get a little bit higher. Well, actually, does Kid Buu have Innocence? Why do I always feel like Kid Buu has Innocence? 3.34. So good. That's so good. Does Kid Buu have Innocence? He doesn't. Okay. I always think that Kid Buu has Innocence. I don't know why. I always think that. Like, it just feels like... I know that, like, he's, you know, pure... Like, the Japanese name of him is Majin Buu Pure, right? He's pure Majin Buu. But, like, I always feel, no matter what, that it's like, oh, well, we actually... You know, he's pure Buu or whatever. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just, we'll let this turn play out right here. I'm not going to get a super attack with Cooler. I would like him to not finish things off so we can get another turn of Fat Buu. But, I mean, you guys can see, like, Fat Buu you know, these defensive numbers, like, I got to make sure to check next turn, but, like, his defense is, like, 200k plus. He's doing a 3 million attack stat. I don't even have him completely finished, right? He's not even at full link level 10 across the board, so we can eke out a little bit of extra power from him. Like, he's just insane. And, like, this is a unit, he was completely fodder before. He was worthless. His super attack was extreme damage, and his passive is 25% HP regeneration under 40% HP. Now he's like a behemoth. He's a juggernaut. Like, it's just... EZA is so good, and you guys have got to do that EZA area for this Fat Buu and Majin Vegeta. Like, they're so damn good. Okay, so this is another rotation. Cooler is, of course, supporting Fat Buu. Let me see right here. 270k, dude. 270k out of this man. He's an animal. He's a beast. Are you kidding me? 270k? Like, yeah, I know we got 50% support Buu there, but you're probably going to want to run him anyway. Like, this is a good enough rotation. Like, I would rather run this rotation than, like, Buuhan and some other Buu, like, Exchange Buu. Give me this Fat Buu and Super Buu over that any day of the week, right? Like, it's just very impressive. I'm you know, that's type disadvantage. He just tanked for double digits, by the way. Type disadvantage. Gogeta Blue. This is a recent boss fight. This year. That's pretty impressive. I actually kind of want to get one more. Let me get one more turn of Fat Buu, Super Buu, and Kid Buu, and then we'll finish up. All right, so we'll get one more attack stat here with our boy Fat Buu. I should show that we're not going to get any extra links from physical Kid Buu, so we could just go ahead and sit here in this first spot right here. And let's go ahead and see how much damage we're going to get from our boy Fat Buu right here. You know, I think Super Buu will do some pretty good damage as well. Fat Buu's full passive is active, of course. And he gets up to 3.61. Not bad. Considering he's not even a full link level 10 for all that stuff, I would say that's quite good. And then remember, this Super Buu himself is no slouch either. You know, he's going to have good attack. He's going to have good defense. He's got the healing. All of that. You know, the Majin Buu team is very, very ferocious. I think they actually did a fantastic job with this link level update, which to me seems as though the link level update, at least a little bit, might have something to do with the download celebration, because whereas before, if they do Vegito and Buuhan, it's like Vegito, of course, is going to be king of the game probably, but then like Buuhan, you know, there's a lot of stuff they would have had to do to make him really, really relevant. But now with the link level update, the Buu team is just so good that it's like, you know, I don't know. It just seems like it's going to work very well. So, okay, let's go ahead and go into our breakdown now for our boy Physical Fat Buu. Alright guys, so this is Majin on the Loose, Majin Buu Good. It is so weird that they call him Majin Buu Good, considering he's an extreme class unit, but whatever. His leader skill is all types key 3 and 60% of stats. So him and Tech Majin Vegeta will be the ideal leaders moving forward for that hero and villain extermination event EZA area. Fat Buu, his super attack is the Flame Shower Breath, which raises attack for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and then greatly lowers enemy defense. His passive skill, Redemption, which is funny considering this is the Buu that, I don't know, either fights Majin Vegeta or fights Super Saiyan 3 Goku or something. His passive, he gets 66% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 1 key and 22% attack and defense each time he's hit, up to a max of 3 key and then 66% attack and defense. So he's able to, you know, he gets hit 3 times and he'll have his full passive active, which allows him to get such ridiculously high attack and defensive numbers. Then he recovers 30% HP when HP is 40% or less, which of course is pretty solid. Just a nice little, he didn't even need that, right? Like the rest of it is good, and then that's just like a little cherry on top, even though that was his original passive anyway, right? His links are the Innocence, Revival, Master of Magic, Majin, Infinite Regeneration, The Wall Standing Tall, and Shattering the Limit. Pretty good links for the Majin Buu team. I mean, except for shitty Revival, which is shitty. Master of Magic isn't that great unless you're going to be using the other Mr. Buu, the double orb changer, who is very good. And I would say a lot of the Buu units are Fierce Battle and not Shattering the Limit, but the physical Super Buu is Shattering the Limit. So you could rock those two together. As honestly, like, that as a rotation, again, like, you know, that's like the best Buu rotation you could do, like, for like both units together, I feel like. Like, because, you know, you could do, like, Buff Buu plus, like, Kid Buu. Like, they share 6 links. You know, Physical Kid Buu definitely is a lot better, but I mean, as like just like an individual unit doing damage, and then also like his defensive level, he's not quite on the level, I don't think, of like Buff Boo or this Fat Boo. But then again, he is giving a massive buff to the rest of the rotation too. So I don't know. All the Boos are just way freaking better now, right? His 12 key multiplier is 150%. What the hell? Okay. That's a little random. Sure. Considering this guy came out in 2016. This is before most Dokkan Fest exclusives started to get 150%. So that's interesting. And then finally, our boy is on a ton of teams. He's on a lot of damn teams right here, right? So for starters, he's on Revived Warriors. Another nice buff to Revived Warriors, which does need it, man. Very good, very good. So Revived Warriors is definitely quite a bit stronger with this Fat Boo. He's going to work very well with a lot of those other villain Boo Saga units. Then, of course, another buff for the Majin Buu Saga team. I mean, now at this point, we have virtually everything we need, right? We just need, like, a dominant Kid Buu, and then, you know, just fill out, like that final fight against Kid Buu, and we're good. Because we know the download celebration is seemingly focusing on Vegito, and probably Buhan as well. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we'll get, like, a new Buu Saga leader at some point, right? Because our last Buu Saga leader was this bad boy, all the way down here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's not even like a sub-leader for the team, is there? Oh, okay, yeah, no, Deborah, Physical Deborah is, and then also the Babidi and Deborah are both sub-leaders for Buu Saga. Okay, interesting. Moving on, we have the, what is this, Transformation Boost? Yep, because we have our girl Launch up there. Yeah. Transformation Boost is just one of those teams like Pure Saiyan and Goku Family, just always getting buffed, always. Then we have, no, not that one. We have this is Time Travelers. We just got Trunks. Look at all those LRs at the top there. Vegito Blue, King Piccolo. Very good this year for Time Travelers, right? Time Travelers is an amazing team. We definitely could use a better leader for this team as well. I don't know if it's high on their priority list to do, though, because, like, you know, this team is already, like, really, really stacked. But despite having one of the best rosters, just like Pure Saiyans, this is not a team that people are really running right now. But, you know, with all the Dragon Ball Heroes units, you know, you could easily do a Blue Kaioken Vegito that's a Time Traveler lead or something like that, right? That's actually a team that could benefit a lot from having multiple different leaders, because you could build the team in various different ways, right? So again, we could a Blue Kaioken Vegito, Time Traveler leader. We could also have like a Dokkan Fest Bojack, Time Traveler leader, right? Like there's multiple options they could do there. Boo is also over here on Artificial Life Form, which, you know, I'm definitely a big fan of this team. There's another team that got a lot better after the Link level update because all the Cells and Boos got massively buffed, right? So that's good. Then he's also over here on... This is Inhuman Deeds? Yeah, this is Inhuman Deeds right here. This is a team that's going to get a lot better as time goes on. Decent, very decent, but again, it'll be better as more Dokkan Fest villains come out. And then finally, our boy is on Majin Power. A team which, despite being one of the smallest categories in the game, it is, like, really good, especially after the Link level update, because these guys all work so well. The only thing is that, like, the Majubes and, like, the Android 21s, now it's just like there's just literally no point in running them because you just want to go full Boos for the amazing Links, right? So that's RIP to Oob and 21 and 21 and 21 and Majub. But, you know, you want to go just all the regular normal Boos, right? And then that is all the categories. So there's our boy Physical Fat Boos EZA. Very, very, very good. Very well done by Dokkan. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.